The Youth Law Centre is a free and confidential legal service for any young person in the ACT aged 12 to 25 years. The Youth Law Centre can provide young people with legal advice, assistance and representation. Often, legal advice can help you to better understand your situation and figure out which steps you should take to resolve your legal problem. The Youth Law Centre can also give you legal information. If you have any questions about the law and how that affects you, don't hesitate to contact the Youth Law Centre. In this video, we are going to break down some recent changes to the law in the ACT. These changes allow young people to apply to change the name or sex recorded on their birth certificate to better reflect their gender identity. Who can apply to change their name, sex, or both under the new laws? You can apply to change your name or sex or both on your birth certificate if you are 16 or 17 years old and you were born in the ACT or you were born in another Australian state or territory or overseas and have lived in the ACT for more than 3 months. If you are under 16 years of age, you may still be able to change your name or sex or both on your birth certificate to better reflect your gender identity. However, there are some extra steps involved in this process, and it may involve your parents and the courts. If you are under 16 years of age and wish to change your name or sex to better reflect your gender identity, we recommend that you contact the Youth Law Centre for free legal advice because it can be a complicated process. If it is safe for you to tell your parents or carer about your wishes, and your parents or carer are supportive of your wishes, you may choose to bring them along to your free legal appointment at the Youth Law Centre. However, you do not need permission from your parents or carer to speak to a Youth Law Centre lawyer. Who is involved in the application process? If you are aged 16 or 17 years old, you can now apply to change the name or sex or both that is recorded on your birth certificate by yourself without the permission of your parents or carers. This process can be done without involving lawyers and without going to court. What documentation do I need to apply? You will need documentation to show that you were either born in the ACT or have lived in the ACT for at least 3 months. This documentation may include a birth certificate, a form of photo ID such as a student card, driver's license, a learner license or provisional license, a passport, a Medicare card, proof of enrolment at an ACT school, a bank statement or an ATO tax assessment. Sometimes young people don't have access to proof of identity or residency documents. If this is the case for you, you should let Access Canberra know at the time of applying. Access Canberra may be willing to accept alternative forms of ID depending on the circumstances. If you are applying to change the sex that is recorded on your birth certificate, you must also provide a declaration from a treating doctor or psychologist. The doctor or psychologist declaration form will confirm that you are either receiving clinical treatment related to your gender identity or you are an intersex person. You will also need to complete an application form. The application form can be found online on the Access Canberra website. Completing and submitting the application form. In the application form, you will indicate if you are applying to change your name, sex, or both. Please note that if you are applying to change your name, you can only apply to change your first or middle name. You cannot change your last name under the new laws. You can also choose the option of having your new birth certificate, change of name certificate, or recognised details certificate sent to you after the application has been processed. It is a good idea to request the new documents as you may need them in the future for proof of identity related purposes. After you complete the application form, you'll be required to submit the form to Access Canberra. You will not be required to pay any application fee when you submit the form. If you are a young person aged 12 to 25 years of age with a legal issue or question, please do not hesitate to contact the Youth Law Centre at Legal Aid ACT for free and confidential legal advice from one of our experienced lawyers. To make an appointment, just call 02 6173 5410 or email contact@youthlawact.org.au. You can also message us on Facebook Messenger. Just find our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/legalaid ACT. Our Youth Law Centre operates from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays to Fridays.